and I'll haunt your nightmares. Little did you know that I like fear. When you turn, I'll be right there. You should be afraid, you should be scared. Out of the darkness, out of the fear, here comes the monster waiting in there. Heart rate is rising, some call it scared. You'll feel the chills start raising your hairs. It's too late, you're here now. I hope that you're prepared, cause there's no getting out. You can feel the energy, dark like a cloud. Electrified by panic, terror and doubt. Don't cross me or you'll learn quick the hard way that I'm not one to mess with. I got a mind and that mind's full of mean tricks. I'll plant a seed in your red where the fear will stick, and I'll haunt your nightmares. Little did you know that I like fear. When you turn, I'll be right there. You should be afraid, you should be scared. We're all alone, you're on your own. It's you and me who's going home. Look up, cause I'm right here. Welcome to a real life nightmare. Push all your dreams. A demon preys on the weak. You better watch out for me. Mistakes were made, you will see. You should've never crossed me, cause now you'll never stop me. Revenge was my calling. Now you're a dead man walking, and I'll haunt your nightmares. Little did you know that I like fear. When you turn, I'll be right there. You should be afraid, you should be scared. We're all alone, you're on your own. It's you and me who's going home. Look up, cause I'm right here. Welcome to a real life nightmare.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another Little Nightmare. Because today we are continuing our adventure in Little Nightmares 2. However, first, let me thank my latest follower, TTV Furious Potato. That is such a cool name. I have to say, that's a brilliant name and I really like it. Now, about Little Nightmares, I actually looked into it a bit, and apparently Little Nightmares 2 has a deluxe edition, or deluxe. And it has a little story kind of DLC. And I'm telling you that because originally I said that Little Nightmares 2 doesn't have a DLC, and so it's not a problem that in the PlayStation Plus Essential Pack that I'm playing it with, that doesn't come with the DLCs. Well, apparently it does have a DLC of sorts. However, based on the trophy list, it's not one with a trophy, but let me actually show you that. Let me get my controller first. So here, as you can see with the original Little Nightmares, how PlayStation works, it shows you that it has the original trophy list with the original release, and then the DLCs, the Depth, the Hideaway, and the Residence. Those are the free story DLCs that the game got. And as I explained earlier, Little Nightmares doesn't have a Platinum trophy, so that is missing. Now, with Little Nightmares 2, it's an interesting thing, because, as you can see, it doesn't have that categorized trophy list. So I assume that the DLC or the deluxe edition doesn't have specific trophies. So in theory, we could platinum the game without that addition and additional content. The other thing, let me start up the game and tell you about something else in the meantime. Recently I've been experimenting with many things and working on many small little improvements on my stream. One of them, as I mentioned before, is adding new chat commands and also adding the closed captions to the stream, trying to make it as accessible as possible. I'm also trying to figure out what would be the best way to handle the overlay, because it is true that because of the overlay the game screen is much smaller as well, and I'm not sure that if you're watching the stream on a smaller screen you can really read any of the stuff that is written. But with all that, I'm always trying to work on new things and trying to learn, because there's so many little tricks to streaming and VTubing, and I really enjoy it. If you watched my stream yesterday, oh, Nekio with the first, welcome Nekio. So if you watched my stream yesterday, you know I was messing around with the chat comments in the middle of the stream, because someone came up with a really clever way to break one of my codes, and I just had to get that right. So it's always an improvement and always a kind of race to make everything better. And with this, I'm trying to work on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. But you might be noticing that it's not a Friday. As far as I know, it is a Thursday, right? So why is that? Well, you see, there are two reasons. One, it's the 30th. Well, not a Friday, okay? It's close enough. It's Thursday, the 13th. So that's pretty good. And you have to play horror games on the 30th. That's how it is. That's just a rule. I don't make up the rules. I kind of do. But you have to play a horror game on the 30th. So that's one thing. And the second thing, my wonderful helpers, the rats, are planning to scan through the internet cables tomorrow, and so I will be on the hunt for that dead possum that's always trying to chew up my internet connection. So that's the other reason why tomorrow's stream is today. Now with all that said, let me turn back to the chat. Sorry for the wait. So one thing, yes, my Discord is in development, slow development, but it exists. It only has one member so far, that's me, if I don't count all the bots. But Indeed, if you want, you can ask for an invitation. If you want to be like a beta tester. It's more like an alpha tester. Be realistic here. And the other thing, Neki over here, he is a fellow VTuber, and as I read, his PC is having a hard time today. So I really hope that your PC will get better. How are you today? Now let me see. We are just resuming the game here. Me too, but I don't have good hopes for it. Oh, that's no good. What's wrong with PC-kun, as you like to call them? I really do hope, however, that things get better for you, because I really enjoy your streams. It's turning off on its own and then starts again for no reason. Ooh. That's really no good. Does it give you like a blue screen of that or anything like that, or it's just like, what? No power and power back? No. Sometimes the PC doesn't answer at all, like the time even stops working. Just off and then hi, I'm back. Ooh, that's a troubling thing. It can be a million things, obviously, but if I'm hoping that it's a tiny problem, maybe it's the power switch, the power button. If it gets stuck or something, it might do that. But it also depends if it's a laptop or a full tower. You have more space to work with the latter. It's a laptop. Oh, okay. Then maybe it is something with the battery. Do you have it plugged in? Because it can also be that. Bought it before knowing I stream. Oh yes. Well, it works, so it's wonderful. Plugged in. I see. Alright, because you play on PlayStation mostly. So for you the PC is only there to stream. Well, I hope you do figure it out. That's for sure. Kinda half-half. I see. Sometimes I game on PC, depends. Well, yes, it depends also on really the requirements. In today's world, I would say that the consoles are really becoming a cheaper way to play AAA games. But there are many demos and indie games that you can't really play on a console because they are only on PC. Welcome, Vivian! Oh, what a nice surprise! Another wonderful VTuber. I watched Vivian's stream yesterday of N++. I really recommend you check out that stream if it's online, because it's insane. For anyone who doesn't know what N++ is, and I do feel like that's a lot of people, imagine a really simple platformer game and make it as difficult as you possibly can. Now make it even more difficult, like tenfold. And then you're starting to get to that level. Like, you're still not there, but it is. And I said it on the stream in the chat, and I say it anywhere. It is a game for masochistic people. That's it. I'm sorry. It's a fact. Like, It's not like it has a difficult level or something. Every level is difficult. It's really just the barely doable to I have no clue how the fuck anyone does it kind of range. I use PC for games that doesn't require big setup and are on sold like Tales of Berseria or Fate, for example. I actually wonder if those titles are even on consoles. I would assume, but I never really play RPG games, so I don't know. I saved highlights of the big wins yesterday. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. It's 103 followers on Thursday the 13th. That's fitting. It absolutely is, yes. They are there? Oh, wonderful. Well, I'm not playing RPG games, but if you want to watch someone play RPG games, check out Nekio. He is playing all those crazy long RPG games. I'm happy with Little Nightmares, you know? It's tiny packaged thing. That's for me. Stop. No, you really play all those games. Really, with before I start here, I think it was Tales of Berseria. Benekio was playing that, and he was saving, and I noticed that with the save file, the playtime counter for the hours had 3 digits. Okay, so it was like 004 hours and 30 minutes and something. And I was like, why does it have 3 digits for the hours? And Nekio was like, oh, because like a quick playthrough is like 100 and like doing everything is like 200 plus. And I'm like, that's an investment. Look, if you have to pay 60, 70, fuck it, even 100 euros or dollars for a game, and you get 200 hours out of it, that's a good deal. That's like $50 for an hour of gameplay. That's insanity. Alright, let's see where we are. This is where we left off. Let me check the sound. I'm not sure how loud we want to go, but we'll figure it out. I think this feels better. Can I recommend some games if you wanna play for 100 plus hours? Any horror, and I might consider it. So we are in the asylum. I went through, I would say, most of the asylum so far, but we stopped right before the doctor. Now, one thing, yes, that's the doctor making all that noise. Stop it. So you might notice that I have a can on my head. That is for specific reasons, mostly to save my tiny cranium, because I got hit in the head by so many fucking things so far, it's not even funny. But it is also because you can collect hats in the game. And as you can see, I'm not doing too well with those. So I have to look around and find a hat somewhere, because I want to change my hat. 6, come on, get out of the way. I don't really see. I thought one of these bandages is a hat. Would have been good. Alright, so here's the deal, kiddo. Because you're the kiddo still 6. Now. Yeah, you can hold my hand. Okay, are you feeling braver now? Great. So, thing is, we survived a hunter who was taxiderming people. Then we survived a teacher who was teaching empty, hollow porcelain kids. And now we have a doctor who is turning people into, I'm not even sure what, mannequins with prosthetics or something like that. A bit overweight there, doctor. Okay, so far seems to be safe. Stay close. You don't have to hold my hand everywhere, I just want to check things. Oh, it's really dark here. Okay, let's not go there. Alright, just ever so gently. I would ask how you are upside down, but I don't know. It's Barrymore! Thank you for the raid! Welcome in! I hope you're having a wonderful day and you are not too disturbed by the imagery here. Welcome in! If you need to raid and run, I completely understand, but if you can stay for a moment, please tell us what you were playing. Let me give you a shout out. Of course, a well-deserved one. And to all the wonderful raiders, I'm the Dreadist, a monster researching horror in this wonderfully twisted world of Little Nightmares 2. I do believe it's a wonderful time to get something to drink, something, maybe a snack, get up, stretch a bit. And if you decide to stay, thank you very much. Please take a seat and enjoy the show. Thank you for the follow, PeskyFox97. Oh, I knew it was a good idea to stream on the 30th. It's a lucky day. Let me see. It's a Barrymore pod raid. Oh, it's so nice. Welcome, Sefley. If you need a snack, Dread is just right there. Just bite him. Do not bite me. You don't want to do that. It's Barrymore. Thank you for the follow. So, what were you playing? Just chatting. Oh, just having some fun time. Sprays with water bottles. Exactly, that's what Sepley does. Keeps Snackio at bay. Alright, now, with this doctor, I have a feeling that we shouldn't be noticed. Okay, go around, good, and now I will just hide here. I don't know what he's doing, but really I don't want to know. Can I move this maybe? Not you, 6, the box 6. Kiddo, stop being annoying. Okay, maybe we can do that. Okay, let's go here. Uh-oh. Oh shit! No! No! Ow! Yeah, we had some scuff on our first game, so we did some react to videos time. I see. It's an emergency just chatting stream. I'm sorry to hear you had some technical issues. Hey, I didn't do anything, not my fault. I thought anyone can bite him since I can. No, you cannot. You want to believe you can. What? That was really unfair, okay? Stop going through the shouts, okay. So maybe I shouldn't run, maybe that's the trouble. Alright, let's wait on him. Upgrades to flamethrower. Ooh! Gets ready to be hotter. Oh goodness. The battle of wits has started. Alright. Let's hide behind all these prosthetics. Hopefully it doesn't want to pick any of them up. Okay, so while you're working there upside down, I'm just going to go through here. We're safe, kiddo? Don't think so. That is one fat spider. What you doing with your patience? Alright. Ever so slowly. Not that I don't want to run, but it's not good for my health. Also, I don't like running, so... that's that. However, I have to say it was nice how he just pushed the lamp and it kind of scattered the light around like that. Are we still married? How's doing? But I don't know about the marriage. Howl got kidnapped, yes. I didn't let him get kidnapped, he just sort of was. Alright, let's move. Uh-oh. That's a slight problem. Okay, so he's okay in the background. Okay, the crazy cultist took the owl, yes. For all those who don't know what I'm talking about, I was playing Do No Harm, which I will continue next week, and we had a pet owl that we named Howl, and apparently some crazy cultist took them for unknown reasons. Yeah, Uncle Dread didn't do his part. I leave the child with you and you get it kidnapped. It's not my fault. They wanted to get to me through the owl. But I'm sure they won't hurt him too much. Crazy cultists. Don't you tell me you noticed me underneath the table. Okay, you didn't. Good. Oh, those teeth! Okay, where am I even? I hope that's a message to the cultists. Okay, let me grab at this. I'm not there. Oh shit, I am there. Alright, let's try to do that again with less getting caught and more being sneaky. The only problem, the beds are right behind each other, and so I can't really see where I am. Which leads to some troubling accidents. Alright, get this. That is a great quote, but it doesn't really help me here. Unfortunately, I don't have a gun. I had... Interestingly, in this game you can have a gun for a moment. It worked wonderfully against the hunter, but I didn't bring it with myself. Rookie mistake. Okay, you check on your patients. Okay. Now here's the plan, kiddo. I will throw this and we will run like maniacs. and get caught up in some bullshit. Okay. I'm not sure what I was supposed to do here, I will be honest. But I appreciate the checkpoint. Okay, let's hide, maybe that's the way to do it. It's really a game of trial and error at this point. Okay, so you're there and I'm here. But we kind of have to do it the other way around. So, like, you're here and I'm there. Oh, look at that! He has his own little, not so little hole to crawl through. Prepared. I have to say, prepared. Okay, kiddo. Oh, okay. So we're doing it like that. Let me check if there's anything here. Maybe I can finally find a new hat. Apparently no. What you're making all that noise with? All these files. But hey, they make a wonderful letter for me. Okay. Well, I don't have a lighter, but I do have a wondrous flashlight, and isn't that a hat right there? No, it's just some junk. Got me all happy. For nothing. Alright, let's not fall down. You know, it's kind of a miracle that it can hold up the doctor. And it would be quite silly if it crumbled underneath my 2 grams. Based on my size in this game. Alright, anything here? Not a thing. Alright. Be really, really quiet. Don't want to die another 10 million times. What's this? Ow! That wasn't planned. Start shouting. No, we have to be really, really quiet. Do you think it's a good idea to crawl in there? Probably not. Oh my. It's stuck. Okay, wait a moment. I have an idea. Okay. Let's actually check around, because I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Oh, we need a key. Alright, that explains everything. Look at those feet right there. How nice. Alright, can I jump up here? Because my question is, can I make it onto this thing? Because I missed it when I originally wanted to jump. Is there anything here? Absolutely nothing. Wondrous. It's interesting because in the first game I collected every statue of the lady on the first try. But thank you, kiddo. Here, my track record is not so great, let's just say that with the hats. Alright. Now, let me make a little staircase for myself with these random bodies. Don't you worry about it. Wonderful. And now we swing and whoa! I'm not morbid, the game is. Right. Oh, it's past 5. What the fuck am I doing so late in here? Now why is it good that I got up here? That's the question. Let me see. Clean out this place a bit. Nothing here. Nothing here. And absolutely nothing here. Why is it good that I got here again? Just asking. Comet Orson, it usually helps. I still don't have the lighter that I had in the first game. But hey, maybe I can set something on fire if that helps. Oh, that's not how you deal with a body. How will you bury it? In an L shape? Concoct a Molotov cocktail and start solving problems with it. That's actually true. That might work. Half of this city should be burned anyways, so I'm not against the idea necessarily. Oh! Oh! Okay, why is that good? Uh-huh. I'm really not sure. Because you see, the last thing I want is to die because a dead body fell on my head. Also, a lovely little detail. There is actually a tag on the toe of this person. Let me try to show it to you if I can. Right there. You can see an actual tag. Nice little details. Are you German too? What? In this game, of course, yes. I like the way you were thinking. Okay, so Germans just want to commit arson? Okay. Oh, Rudig is a German word. I see. What does it mean? Oh. Alright. We made it. Calm, quiet. Oh. I didn't know that. Thank you. I learn something every day on the internet. Now, can I go through here maybe? No. And I can't do anything here. So apparently we're done with this place. Kiddo, can you pull me back? Knock knock. Thank you. Doesn't have to do with the arson. Rudig means quiet. Okay, I just read it at the same time and I thought there might be a connection. Except there isn't. Finding so many Germans here. Well, probably because the time zone. But I'm really happy I have so many wonderful viewers from Germany. And we're through. Alright. Next room. Let me guess, I have to climb up. Why is... Oh wait, all of them are moving. I mean the file cabinet drawers. No. Oh. Saved it! Kind of. Alright. It's slightly concerning that there's a cage around some of them. Don't you think, Six? Can I pull any of these out? No? Time zone might be. It's 5 PM for me. Yes, that's the Central European time that I use. Oh, I see. So I have to use this part and then jump. Okay, we're alive. Nothing here again. Come on, give me a hat. I'm getting rusty in this can. I still love that they put tiny little ladders into the vents. Makes it much more accessible. Alright, now where are we now? Okay. Well. What do we have here? If not, the crazed doctor is back. Alright, now what do we have to do? Yep, I think they saw us. Haha. Oh shit. I understand. Sneaking again. Whoop. Now that's at least nice. They wash their hands. It's one thing to be a crazed lunatic, but still. Have some decency and hygiene. Sneaky sneak, that's what we need. Yes, that's the bone, so. Alright. Why do you have a table if you're not working on it? Oh, goodness. No one is here, absolutely no one. Wash your hand again. Good. Now how the fuck will I get there? So I'm slightly confused as to what the game wants me to do. Don't worry about it. I will figure out later or sooner. Hopefully sooner. Okay, oh, okay. Thanks, kiddo. I always forget you can help me like that. Well, he's alive. At least. And we have a ladder here. A bit of a crude construction, but hey, it will work. Nah. Hopefully the kiddo doesn't die in the meantime. Now I have a feeling if I pull that, then I pull the plug on the poor patient. But I kinda need that, that fuse. Sorry! Oh shit. Then maybe it's better for them if they don't survive in this environment, to be perfectly honest. And it's slightly disturbing that I'm just hiding right beneath this bed. I really don't even want to know what you're doing, to be perfectly honest, but maybe I should get the heck out of here in the meantime. Well, kiddo, I just killed someone. But good news, the doctor is away. Oh, there's the fuse, okay. That explains it. Maybe there's something here as well. No. Oh, come on, give me at least one secret. Right, I don't know why the fuse is here. It's certainly not dead. It's still glowing. Alright. Time to double time it. I want to get the heck out of this place. So I killed a person and I didn't even need to do that? Oh. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. No! This will be so much fun. Alright. Let's try that again. As I said, the first game has a trophy for speedrunning it without dying. That in this game would be near impossible in my opinion. At least for me. Really, the margin for error they have in this game is so small. It requires so much precision. Haha. Okay. Hopefully we're safe under the pile of corpses. We're not safe under the pile of corpses. Give me a fucking break. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to run in here, but fuck it. Uh-oh. Come on, kiddo. Kiddo. Get the fuck out of the way. What happened? Oh, come on. This again. Try power walking. I'm preferring running right around now. So I think my idea was decent, even though I don't know why he doesn't care about 6 at all. Oh, come on. Yeah, 6 is just there and it's like, oh, whatever. Let me drink my tea, right? Who cares? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Yes, I did get crushed. And I have a feeling it wasn't the last time, because still, my only real problem with this game and the first game is I'm having such a difficult time really understanding the depth, and also I had to push that. Good to know. Well, let's cook the doctor. Oh, good idea. We should get a bit cozier here. Now you might say that this is messed up. I don't think so. It's really cozy in here. Don't walk into the fire. Fair enough, I had to try. Alright. Can I join? Well, we have plenty of space. Alright, I couldn't find anything here, and I'm pretty sure a shoe that there's not much here, so let's go and get that lever. Behemoth, walk into the fire. Yes, exactly. And who knows, maybe it's a secret. Alright, kiddo, we survived this place. We survived the wilderness, the school, this hospital or asylum. Hospitalized, yes, not anymore. I'm out. I'm released. What's next? Let me check. Nothing here. I hear another TV. No, I don't. As I said, it's really difficult to see things when they are so tiny. With all this rain going on, I really will get rusty here. Alright, and we're out. Almost. We're almost out. Come on. Help me, kiddo. That's it. We're free. And drenched. Well, at least I have a coat. An old TV. And another canyon in the middle of the city. I mean, you can't. What just happened? Excuse me? I just said you can walk around here. Oh, there's a manhole cover here. Missing! Okay. I didn't know this was here, but I kind of just fell into it. Right, right. Well, who are you? Ow. I always get such a headache when I meet people. Yes, yes. It's an antisocial thing. Okay, can I go down here? No, I can't. Got it. Now let me check if I actually got that. I did! I wanted to grab the ladder for the record, but hey, we found something. Walked right into it. Alright, now, what do we have here? Why is it so dark here? It's raining. At least 6 has her raincoat. But what about me? No one cares about Mono. That's the thing. People are just raining from the sky. Nice hat. That's the rest of the person. Oh, that's an old phone booth. You can't find these around. Hello, sir? Okay. Was a good talk. Alrighty. Finally inside. Maybe there's something back here? Maybe? Come on, you made this place for nothing! Pesky developers. I'm pretty sure I can't open this, right? Nope. Not for me. That's okay. We will find something later or sooner. It's interesting that based on the story, I think I read it somewhere that after getting out of the forest, the idea is that 6 wants to return home, and Mono says that it's faster and not so easier to go through the city instead of going around it. Well, I'm not sure about that. You know what? I really want to check this place first. Like, oh, who am I kidding? We have to go through here. Watch your step. Someone might fall on your head. Okay. Oh. He just tackled the TV. Can I pull it out? No? Or you might fall on someone's head. Well, that's a smaller problem because I'm tiny. Right. Now I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to fall down. And I'm also pretty sure that this ladder is not the most stable. Oops. Holy moly, I didn't die. What the fuck? They were looking for hydrate and stretch. Great idea. Thank you, Winters. How are you today? Alright, another decrepit apartment. Sir, are you okay? We're good, that's good to hear. Should we worry about him? No? Okay. Like, I don't insist on dying, so... we can just leave them like this. Ooh. Their favorite show is on the TV. Static. I love how they first probably used the bucket and they were like, okay, we need something else. Okay, we have the pot, and then it's like, whatever we can find, put a plate under it and that's it. Problem solved. Oh wait, I can actually pull on this. Can we open this? Oh, thank you. Okay, can we do that again? Without me messing up? Yep, I'm trying. I'm trying, kiddo, really. Like, I'm trying my best here. Yeah. Look, I'm quite sure that's not a healthy thing to do. Alright, let me try to get a bit higher. I don't know why, but I'm trying. I'm not going to grab that. So I have a feeling if I pull this plug, then the TV will turn off and they won't be happy. So let's try it. Apparently I can't do it. Dread, don't watch me in the bath. Why do you have a TV in your bathtub? That's dangerous. Really, really dangerous. Well, I have a feeling I can't go here. Yo, what? Alright, let's see how deep this hole is. Quite. Oh, why do I have to jump on these platforms? Well, I gotta watch you somehow. Oh, and you also have to have your weekly 12-hour bubble bath, right? Okay, that was better than the previous one. Alright. Oh, goodness. The AI makes it look so easy. Well, that's fucking great. So I guess the idea is out. To be fair, I take my tablet to the bathroom to while bathing and my phone. Well, yes, but you don't take your entire TV. Or your PC tower, I hope. Alright, so I guess I have to jump while the lift is moving upwards. Oops. Alright, that worked much better. I don't have a TV. I love it how the technology changed. Like back in the 90s, everyone was purchasing multiple TVs, and now it's like, I don't even have one. Alright. Well, you are in there, and I'm out here. So I guess I have to find a key now. What's in the box? I'm in the box. Alright, do we have anything here that might help me? I don't even know what that is. A nail? I use my tablet, phone or laptop. Yeah. Things changed a lot. Well, that didn't help. But there it is. Alright, kiddo. Wait a moment. I'll be there. I have 3. Yes, I actually do have a TV. Even though in my current setup I can't use it for streaming. Alright, so now... boost me up. I don't know why we're doing this, but boost me up. That didn't do anything. What can I do? We have to get on top of this thing. Oop! That is just a pile of safety regulation violations. Alright, and now we jump. And don't get crushed! Okay, we didn't get crushed. Good start. I also have a gaming laptop instead of a computer because my setup is on my bed instead of a desk. Yes, so... laptops, in my opinion, are still relevant because they are a smaller form factor, you can carry them around. So they have their place, but mostly I say that a bigger PC is more has more of a lifetime to it. Hi, have fun. Thank you, Visalia. Thank you for dropping by. Please check out Visalia's channel if you can. She's a wonderful fellow VTuber, actually a mod. Am I hearing Dread saying bigger is better? Not necessarily in the way you're thinking. Why I think How are you doing? I'm great. I'm just playing Little Nightmares 2 and having a wonderful time with it. I had to move my Friday stream to today because it's the 30th, and obviously you have to play horror games on the 30th. That's just how it is. Look at the tower. And how are you doing, Visalia? What are you up to today? Whoops. I have a feeling I will need to climb that. Why is it always raining here? I was in the street riot time in France. Oh, my goodness. What is going on there? Can you help me up, kid? Thank you. Maybe it's England. Oh, the world is an interesting place. That's for sure. Alright, kiddo. Move on. There you go. Now, how do I get there? Oh, really? You want me to do one of these blind fade jumps again? University have no money anymore. Pupils aren't happy. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's really no good. Education is important. You need the next generation to be smarter than the previous. That's how it always is. That's how things keep evolving. And there we go. That's rude. I'm not that heavy to pull that ladder down. But more fire means more light, and you know the moat. Yes, I do know the moat. Just be careful not to fly into one of those fires. They can be quite dangerous. The situation sucks, but I admire the dedication to riots of France. Well, they make their voices heard. It's one way to do it. Can I hide in the TV? I can't hide in the TV. Wow, that was interesting. Kinda just floated up. This game still has a few too many bugs in my opinion. Was never really patched up, unfortunately. Hopefully the third one will be better. Uh-oh. I think it's time to move. Come on, kiddo. Ow. Uh-oh. Yes, I really feel like it's time to move. That was way too freaking close. You're hiding in your audience, TVs. Yes, in a way, yes. As I said, the timing on these a bit too narrow. Squish. Yes. Yes. I got squished in this game a bit too many times. I don't know what the speedrunning record is for this game, but those people actually dedicated their time to learn every single timing. I shouldn't have jumped. I'm not sure. Did I die? Oh, no. I survived! Yay! Oh, kiddo, there's a couch on you. That can be good. Let me help you out. It's okay. Uh-oh. Don't fall on me. Oh, come on with the eyes looking. We're not a couple. Alright, where's my flashlight? Here it is. Wasn't that my flashlight? Oh no, my flashlight is broken. Nah. Kiddo, there's a couch on it. Yes, I mean, that's what happened. Wasn't trying to be rude. Oh, sorry, I have to jump again. I can never figure out when I have to jump and when I just push on the door. Let me actually add that quote. Because indeed I have quotes now enabled. Like so, I hope. Yes, it worked. Now, let's see, we have 2 ways to go, so I will assume that the further one back is the not secret part? Or maybe that's the secret part. Oh, that's the TV. No. I'm always trying to figure out where hidden things might be. My track record so far is not the best with it. Alright, once again one of these cubes with the eye symbol. Actually that was the same item we found in the asylum that we used to open one of the doors. Is there a trophy for jumping in this game on the bed? Come on. No? Same drawings. But I'm not sure if there's anything underneath the bed. Come on, kid. What's this? No idea, apparently. Now here's my question. There is this room here. And I cannot possibly imagine that the developers made this room for no freaking reason at all. There has to be something here. I don't know what. But something has to be here. I can feel it in my bones. My old bones. So what is this? Oh, maybe it's a wheel. Alright, anything here? Not a thing. The drawings? Why is this room here? It doesn't make any sense. It's like a red herring. Actually, a red herring in a puzzle is something that is useless and unneeded for the solving of the actual puzzle. Ah, again. I hoped I would have a different hat for this. Right. It's one of those fancy new TVs. You can tune it by putting your hand on it. It's a touch screen. Crazy. Still don't know what I'm doing, but never mind. Tactile screen, damn, yes. Back in the 80s, 70s with these kind of TVs. Alright, once again, I'm going backwards first. I know it's pointless. Well, it was the last 2 times, but that doesn't stop me. Well, the invisible wall does. Come on! I'm getting to the door, but every time 6 pulls me out of the TV. Maybe not this time! I opened the door and what? Ooh. It's so tall. Hello? Maybe opening the door was a bad idea. Kinda feel like it. Yes. Yes, I think we should move. Okay, that's some ring type of thing, and I'm not really a fan of that. Oh shit, I was running the wrong way. No, 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 no. I didn't know that there's nothing more to this room. I didn't get the chance to look around. He wants hugs. Or maybe that's what it is. Just like the alien in Alien Isolation. Just wants a few hugs and kisses, right? Yes, great idea hiding right there underneath the table. If your enemy is an idiot. Uh-oh. Sorry, kiddo. Oh. And there's a static there. So all the statics I come across so far are people who got kidnapped by this total man into the void, indeed. Well, he might be a sweetheart, but I think to get to him I have to go through the TV. So let's go. Into the static we go. Whoop! I thought these old TVs had tubes, not eyes. Why do I always keep falling? It really starts to hurt. Okay. Somehow I have a feeling that I have to go up. However, I don't really know how. But no worries. I'll figure it out. Also, when the character starts just being in 10 million places at the same time, that's just another bug. That's not me messing with the controls. I remember places like this earlier where TVs were floating. So we can teleport through the TVs. This didn't break at least. Oh, I get it now. I have to move the TV. So I can teleport there. Oh, that's clever. I like that idea. But now I have to get back. Oops! I'm not sure that is how you're supposed to open that door, but I take it. I'm going to save you, 6. I think. I'm not really sure. It's mostly up to what happens next. Do you often play more puzzle games? Some, yes. Mostly the ones with some horror element, even though I do like interesting puzzle games. Especially co-op ones. I played quite a few of those. Like just on PlayStation I played a game called Kiwi, where you are playing as two kiwi birds and you are postmans, I guess. You are working at a post office in Australia. And there was another one called, I do believe, Dead Cubed, where you play as two cube-shaped robots. They can be quite fun. I do like co-op puzzle games. Unfortunately, this is not one of them. Which is a shame, because you obviously have the two players, or the two characters. I guess they didn't want to add that feature, even though they could have made it in a way that each of the character has their own beginning separately, and then when they are together just go side by side, and either give it a split screen option or an online multiplayer. I did hear that it's a possibility for the third game, but I'm not sure. It would be really fun to see that. Oh, look at that old phone there. You don't see stuff like that anymore. Okay, now let me see, what do we have? I kind of feel like I shouldn't be looking for hats anymore, because it kind of feels like the ending of the game. Let's do something with this, I guess. Would you turn on? No? Dreadist being old TM. I am old. I mean, just the other day I saw a post on social media about people talking about retro tech and all that. And when they say like, oh, I know what a DVD is, and I'm like, there are people who don't know what a DVD is? Oh, goodness. And actually I was watching a stream and someone was playing a game called Unpacking. And there's this item in it, and they couldn't figure out what it is. And someone in the chat pointed it out that it was like a CD case holder. And I was just thinking like, some people don't know what a CD is. I know what a floppy is. Come on. You will hear that a PlayStation 3 is retro. Old Dread, yes, yes. You know what a DVD is, that's wonderful. Okay, how will I get there? A floppy, yes, a floppy disk. Magnetic little miracle of sorts. Whoop. I know what a floppy is too, but I never used one. I did use one. I don't clearly remember, but I think a floppy was 4.3 megabytes of space. And I do believe a CD was 700. Actually, Doom, the original Doom, was released in a way on floppy disks. No, it was a different release kind of method than today's world, because what they did with Doom, and it's really quite interesting, and I'm in a way sad that it didn't become a standard in a way. That maybe in a way it did. Okay, it was a language issue for me. I know what this is, but I'm a little young for that. That's okay. It's okay, don't worry about it. What they did is the first episode of the game was free. It was like a demo in a way, and they called it shareware. So what you did, the first episode was free, it was on the internet, and I do believe people could just release it in boxed form. So there was a floppy with the first episode on it, and so you could play that, and everyone was playing the first episode of Doom. And then when you finished that, there was this kind of advertisement that, hey, if you want to play the other 2 episodes, then you have to pay. So it was kind of like a longer demo and then a game that you wanted to purchase. And I think that kind of turned into games having demos, and then that kind of disappeared. I think it's recently with Steam doing these fests for indie games. That's when kind of demos became again a thing, which I do appreciate. That's the good old days, yes. Ooh, what's there? Give me a secret. What's here, I wonder? I'm in your vent. Come on. Oh, I'm down here. I'm not sure why that is good. Oh, look at that! Look at that! That's a hat! And it's not any hat! It's a post office hat! Look at me, I look brilliant! Oh, I really, really hope that you don't want to send anything with me, because it will certainly get lost. You can run Doom in PDF, yes you can. You can, as far as I know, run it in the Google search bar. You can run Doom in anything. And it really is brilliant, and I am really happy that I played through now the first Doom and the second Doom as well, in a way. I just finished it yesterday, the base game, because you learn so much about what gaming was like back in the day, and I love retro things. I watched so many videos about old technology, because there are many consoles that I don't know or I never had, but I love learning about it. I still have the remote, wondrous. Would you be ever so nice and turn on? Thank you. Finally, I have a new hat. I'm so happy. Why is this good for me again? I'm kind of lost in a way. Okay, I got in here. That's good. And then I can come back here. So I guess this room got me crazy. Oh, you played this before, right? You played with Little Nightmares too. Oh, right, I forgot about that. Okay, so I have a feeling that the idea here is that if you fall down... Yes, I did. If you need backup, let me know. I will keep that in mind. So, I have a feeling that if you fall down, that's why the TV is there. That's kind of like a backup to bring you up to this floor. And I have a feeling that I would need to get to that place. And I have to pull this out to do that. I would like to state the fact that it's almost ridiculous that me, this tiny creature, can pull that, but I have my super post office hat, and that helps. Come on. Why do I suffer so much with the depth? Power of wheels. Maybe it's that. I'm not sure. I mean, earlier in the game I couldn't move someone in a wheelchair. I had to get the person out of it. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, so now we jump there, and we jump there, and we are golden. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And the coat hanger. Don't know why that's here, but who cares? Sorry about the clips. Okay. That is just tied to a random half-broken board. I was stupid, I didn't see the thing that moved. I think, in a way, when it comes to puzzle games, for every player something else will be different. There are obviously more universally different or more difficult challenges and puzzles, but sometimes you just overlook one tiny detail and you can get stuck on something for hours. Also, there is this silly thing that people do, and I do it sometimes too, even though I try to stop myself from doing it, is when you get an idea and you just keep trying to do that, instead of stopping for a moment and saying, hey, maybe that idea is not what I need to do. Maybe I should try something else. And because of that, you spend even more time on something that is not even the intended way. Don't mind me, I will just ransack your fridge. Are there cardboard boxes in your fridge? I don't want to know what's in them. Okay. What? Okay, so I can come here. I don't know why that's good, but I can. Alright, so I can't do anything there. I'm not sure if I want to climb into the oven. Probably not a healthy thing to do. Okay, there's a window there. Noted. Can I turn that on from here? I can, wonderful. So I guess I have to get to this. Okay, I have a feeling that I have to distract them, but I'm not sure if I really have to. Okay, maybe not. Ma'am! No, apparently not. Never mind, apparently I do have to do something about them. They really don't like when you stand in the way of their TV. Little addicts. It's interesting how this game is set in this kind of nightmarish land and uses old technology, but the message of being addicted to watching a screen is more relevant than ever. So here's the question, what happens if I turn your beloved TV off? Now that is some dedication. Okay, turn this on. And there we go. Into the screen. Sorry. Hey, it didn't break at least. I'm not sure if having a TV out in the rain is a good idea, but that wouldn't be the first thing that is not a good idea in this town. Also, drying clothes out in the rain is kind of silly. Alright, I guess I have to do that. Turn this off. I'm not sure if I have to hide or not. Sorry! We won't talk about that. I just murdered someone! Shit. I do remember that song from the first game. The janitor's song from the TV. Look at that shocked Visalia. That's amazing. What happened here? Godzilla was here and just smashed this through the wall or something? Or Nemesis? Maybe it was Nemesis. Is this Raccoon City? Huh. Alright. So far, they never made these parts where you have to use the coat hanger to slide as traps. I have my own stream now, bye bye. Have a wonderful stream, Cephaly. So what are you doing? Because I understand that you just jump for the TV, but there's no TV here. Maybe that's the radio tower? Okay. But it's really not okay, but this is a twisted world. Ho ho! Wait a moment. I can go out. Oh, so this is where I would get. And what if I just do this real quick? Oh shit! Okay, I didn't think that through. Also, I still don't have my flashlight and it makes things a tad bit difficult. But hey, I have a remote. It's almost as good. It's just infrared. Okay, that was really lucky. Those TVs are big, especially compared to me. Alright, I don't like that sound, but then again, what do I like in this place? Well, we have a lever, we might as well pull it. Okay, so we can electrify the water. Well, let's help whatever is here out. Yeah, this is a really stupid idea, but hey, I have to go that way. And it wouldn't be the first thing I murder. No. No, no. Good. Now we have to make sure it's properly dead. Yes, it is. But so far, let me think. I killed the hunter by shooting it with a shotgun. I killed the doctor with 6. Well, the hunter was with 6 as well. I accidentally killed that guy who walked after the TV. Yeah, quite the body count. Oh. Oh, come on, stop putting all your junk in here. A serial killer? You are actually right about that, because they happened at different times, at different locations. So, indeed, that is not a mass murderer. It's a really important distinction. It starts at 3. What about 2? That's not a series? It's a good question. There are these big questions of life, like how many murder makes you a serial killer? And these are the kind of things that are missing from the dictionaries. That's interesting, because this still looks like a post office with all the packages. And again, that that eye symbol is there. No, real serial killer is counted after 3 murders of the same kind. Quite the interesting knowledge you have. I appreciate it. But what does the same kind mean? That's the question. Oh, that little tiny toy car there. I love listening to true crime. Oh goodness. I watch so many of those kind of videos on YouTube. It's fun how people are fascinated by serial killers. And they watch monsters, live stream games. Right. Okay, so now I can't go back, but I can fall down here. Apparently that wasn't what I needed to do. Which is interesting, because in that case you can mess up your way out. Interesting. Guilty. I can imagine people but I'm not fascinated. I just like to know about it to protect myself. I mean, there are many serial killers, that's true. However, compared to the population, it's a really, really tiny fraction. And I'm not sure how much you can really learn from those. Maybe something, I mean, don't go hiking alone, I guess. Don't get into a stranger's car, something like that. But other than that, Okay, so I can do this as well. Not sure why that is good, but I can do it. It's not only serial killers, it's also kidnapping, organ traffic. Oh, that's wonderful. So you not only know how they will get you, but you also know what will happen with you after. An educated victim is always good to have, right? There are some really, really messed up things in this world, that's for sure. Well, what do I have to do now? I think I know what I have to do. At least I have an idea what I need to do. So there is that hole above the door, and that will be to my help. Poor Physalia. Okay, so I do this, go through here, and then jump on top of it, and then run out, and we're here. Ow. Actually, I could have just jumped through the door. Never mind. Look at my terrain. Wait, it's a car. Look at my car. Yay. And I have a bird. I think it's a bird. Hey, I'm disabled. I cannot run. I cannot fight. I'm lucky I can fly at least. Well, that's pretty useful. But you know, here's the thing. When you watch these kind of things, you learn about what a mad mind can come up with. But if you look into what happens in the animal kingdom, you will realize there are some really messed up things there as well. I mean, as far as I know, the idea of the alien, how it has the face hugger and then it just bursts out of its host. That kind of happens with certain bugs and parasites. So I don't really think you have to look too far from moths to find some disturbing facts. And thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Push-ups? No, I don't have that redeem. It would disturb the pace of the live stream. Well, I found a doll. Isn't that wondrous? And I found a hole in the wall. Well, if anyone is interested, if you find a hole in the wall, it's not always a good thing to go through it. Especially if the other side of it leads to a bathroom. Wow, the horror streamer doesn't want to go through all kinds of horror. Oh, I'm happy with all sorts of horror. Alright. This is safe-ish. I gotta go. Thank you for the fun time and finish well. Thank you very much, and once again, have a great day. I really appreciate whenever you have the time to join for a bit. And please give my regards to Skady. I know she is always quite busy. Almost. Almost. But not quite. I appreciate it too, and will do. Thank you very much. Okay. Not okay. So my idea is I have to jump on the toilet, make it to the bathtub, then to the sink. Only problem, it's not really working. Can't you just jump to the door from the toilet? Not a bad idea, not a bad idea. Let me try that. Not as sophisticated as my idea was, but it works. Alright. So interestingly here we don't have... exactly. So here we don't have like a big baddie we have to deal with. I didn't do anything with your darn TV. Just say thank you, Nekio. I love you, Nekio. But I do thank you for the tip. The I love you part, ow, has nothing to do with giving tips. Alright, so I guess the idea once again, turn the TV off and let them go crazy. Alright, we learned something. They do care about me if the TV is off. I didn't know that. And also I don't know why they went around. I thought they would go here, but whatever. Why do you start going around? Honestly, I was hoping she would just, you know, open the door and leave. But now, that would be too easy. So I assume the idea is I do this. I don't do that, apparently. Oh, this will be interesting to figure out. This game has, I would say, more complex puzzle ideas. So normally they go around, but if I'm close by, they don't. Biased people. Come on, why? So my idea is I have to turn off the TV. They move somewhere else. And I can get that tiny chair they have. However, they can't see me, because if they freaking see me, things go crazy. Can we talk about how they walked into the wall and then just turned around? Which is something they do not do. Okay. Okay. I'm not frustrated or anything. Oh, for fuck's sake. I just want this fucking chair. Leave me alone. Yes, touch all your TVs, whatever. Smear the freaking screen full of grease and all that. Yes, that's what you need to do. But old CRT TVs got warmer. Actually, cats loved to just lay on top of them. Poor cats, they don't have a place to rest on anymore. At least I can't exactly imagine with the newer TVs. Okay, what are we watching? This is actually a really cool visual. Alright. Let me see what we have here. Oh, it's a shop! And some electricity. Based on the sound. Ooh, this is interesting. It's not just a normal side-scrolling piece, but you actually have some depth to discover. And I have my shopping cart! Okay, I'm buying everything. I really hope this won't just roll over me now. Don't forget to buy me some snacks, honey. Really don't like water. Not exactly when it's filled with deadly electricity. Also, I think this is a toy shop. Alright, so okay. This is cool. This is cool. Don't worry. I know what to do. I just grab this fucking thing. Yes. I was moving it the wrong way around. This is its front, right? So it should go like this. And then we grab it like so. And we're good to go. Let's go. Whee! And then I can go here. Oh, that's really clever. The room is actually not level, so it will always move to its place. Nice. Can I press this? Yes, I can! Oh, come on, this is not a trophy. This should be a trophy. Absolutely should be a trophy. I'm disappointed. Dread doesn't like water. Oh, this is actually not water. Great, because I missed that jump. I wouldn't say that I don't like water. I just don't like to die in the same environmental hazard a million times. Oh, I found toilet paper. That's great. Found a bowl. Clip to that. It was funny. Well, that's great. Thank you for the clip. Alright, what do we have here? No idea what that is. Again, no idea. stuffed toy. This is like a key to a wind-up toy. Oh, this is the way I can get here. And now I can just turn off the electricity. Why is that blinking? Why is that blinking? You're not timed, are you? I'm watching you. Where's our friend? Which friend? We made too many friends in this game already. Six. Oh, well, she kind of got kidnapped by the tall guy. Also, do I have any clue where I actually have to go here? Because I'm not sure. You met 7, 8 and 9? Not yet. Not even the first 5. No, it wasn't a bad joke. I like puns. And I have some terrible jokes of my own. Right. I'm not sure where I have to go, but that doesn't mean that I will give up. Maybe I have to move this over to another position. I wonder what's that on top of it that is so shiny. Oh, maybe it's just a can. Oh, come on, don't get stuck now. Alright. Don't you dare get stuck. That's it. All you need is some raw power. So I guess the idea is I put this here. And then I can jump from this wooden piece. And then I can jump to the TV. Oh, the TV has to be on. Oh, this is not good at all. I know exactly what they want. But I don't like it. Not one bit. Because you see, I can turn the electricity back. But I don't want to turn it back. These are some dusty freaking beds. They don't even give a trophy. I'm curious what the trophies are in this game. Once I actually finish the story. Probably collecting things first. But other than that. I completely missed that lamp. Clean your bed before you put me on it. That's not my bed. Alright, so... Oh, wait. Wait a moment. I can't go back like I came here because the cart is not here anymore. So one thing I can do, and maybe the only thing I can do, is go back to where I started with the shop. No. Not like that. Like this. Okay, let's get electrocuted again. Who doesn't like to get electrocuted, right? Alright. Let's go. This is not where I'm supposed to go. But actually I can get a good view of where I need to jump. Maybe not. The camera doesn't like my ideas. Okay, understood. It's interesting how the camera is not exactly fixed, but there are positions where it snaps to. Which is not a bad idea at all. And no, I actually overshot it. Wow. Unpopular opinion, me. I don't like to get electrocuted. That is indeed a really unpopular opinion. Electrocution, again, I don't recommend it, but it makes you all warm and fuzzy, inside and out. I'm not sure if I want to jump up on that, but I kinda want to, except it doesn't make any sense most likely. No, I don't... Wow. I got rejected by the TV. Oh, look at all the people! Wow! All the people, they probably want to kill me all. Wait a moment. I can turn that on, but where the fuck do I go now? Not to get murdered. Oh yes, I understand. I think I understand. This will be dicey. So I have to turn that off. Come on! Alright, now there's the other TV. Don't mind me. And that wasn't a suggestion. Alright, now I turn this on. They will hopefully not come back, because why would they? Okay, that was a mistake! Fuck! Let's run! Uh-oh. I don't know what kind of shop this is. No, ho, 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 ho. I got caught up on the wine bottles. And that is, kids, why you don't drink. It gets you killed. Also, why do I say kids? I don't have underage viewers. Please die up! If you are underage, you are banned. I'm sorry, that's the rule. Oh goodness, watch the TV and leave the fuck me alone! Oh, that was really, really close. But we are alive, I think. I'm not sure, this is a nightmare. You have to be alive to dream, right? I can go up there? Oh, I can. Okay, that's weird. Alright. 6! 6 are in the TV! Look, I'm really sorry, but I have to look around first. Like, who knows? Maybe there's a secret somewhere around. Okay, I'm going. Kiddo, causing me so much trouble. Now get the fuck out of the TV. Okay, I take that personal. Okay. That's a problem. I warn you, I have an axe. And she's crazy. Come on. Ha ha. That was such bullshit. They can just open the door. Like that. Okay, you can't fit in here. Ha ha. That's it. I'm safe. This is really nice. This is a really cool idea. To show things like this underneath the floorboards. I wonder if I can go up here. I should be able to. Apparently, the developers thought differently. Fine. It's not like I wanted to go up there or anything. I'm not here. Oh, the little fucker can teleport too. Why is it that everyone gets cool abilities and I get nothing in this game? I wanted to check what's back there, but I changed my mind. Don't know why, I just feel like I'm in a hurry. Or at least I should be. Now this is again a good example of timing, because I looked around first and only started moving the chair once I saw that I'm actually in danger. And because of that I got killed, because the game gives you enough time to move the chair and get out, and that's it. And that's the problem in a way, and what makes the experience a bit less enjoyable maybe, in a way, that this game is not made with the first playthrough in mind. It's made in a way that you have to go through trial and error, figure out what you have to do, and then you get the timing right. So on a second playthrough you will do much better. Which is not a problem, but it's interesting that the developers wanted to do it this way. Also, this is an interesting place, I have to say. These almost floating metro cards. Yeah, I still absolutely adore the 2.5D for obvious reasons. It's good to know that I'm still being chased. It wasn't obvious. Haha. Well, I was almost happy that it got cut up, but in this way you can just teleport around. My hand slipped. Oh yes, I completely missed that. So in a way, this game is much more difficult for me than Limbo, because in Limbo I had only two directions to really worry about. Here I have to also consider the depth of certain environments. I don't know why I pulled that to the left. It was just what I thought. But it worked. Also, now he doesn't teleport, which is nice. I think this will crash real quick. It did! Am I alive? Why am I smoking? Oh wait, that's not me that's smoking. Okay. Man, public transportation in this city is shit. Alright, where do we go now? Oh, hello there. Oh, that's Six. Oh, hey Six. I think I broke a few bones. But don't worry about me. So I have to go back here, right? I could also go this way just to check, but okay, I will actually care about the story for once. Look, I really appreciate your help and I want to save you and all that, but I think I broke a few ribs, punctured a few lungs, so if you could run a bit slower, would appreciate it. Who am I kidding? No one cares. Alright, this is a really, really tall ladder. Whoops, 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 whoops. There we go. And back in the city. And there's the tower. That's where we have to get. Uh-oh. So, should I run or... No? Oh, I took off my hat. Oh, this is the big duel. Oh, this is the showdown. I love the head just floating away on the rain. Oh yes, I will fuck you up. Oh yes. By the way, I'm not really doing anything, but it feels so empowering. Yeah, get pushed away. Oh wait, I do have to do something apparently. You don't get a high five. Get away from me. No, I have all the cool superpowers and you have nothing. Haha. Stop moving away. Haha. That's it. You are nothing but static. And I'm switching channels. I am Mono. That sounded cooler in my head. Wow. This kid is like a stretch redeem. Putting back everything to a straight position. Like a posture check. Yay! We did it! And I lost my hat. And we are in the tower. Paled. Oh, because this is the Pale City, right? Well, now all we have to do is survive the tower. And in the background you can actually hear the classic, so-called classic Little Nightmares soundtrack. I think the original game is from 2017, so hey, it's 8 years old. And I think this is 4. It was released in 21, if I'm not mistaken. Hey! Stop playing with me. Okay. You think this is trippy? Huh? You think? I saw the insides of the Millennium Puzzle. This is nothing. What? You bent a drawer into a snake? Ha! Big deal. Okay, this is one of those infinite rooms, apparently. Alright, so if I go in here, I just come back there. If I go here, I get back here. Alright. That is really interesting. Look, I have the persistence. Let's try. Okay, so we went through once. And twice. I'm sorry I'm late. Don't worry about it, Schmoozer. How are you? How is your day? I'm trapped in an infinite room. It really starts looking like I'm trapped. Oh, is that an emoticon from Lonely? Yes, it is! Oh, wonderful. Yeah, infinite rooms. I'm not sure how thrilled I am about it. Wait, since when you know Lonely? Every now and then I tune in. Mostly before my streams when I have the time. They play a lot of cool retro games. Okay, so maybe there is a sequence I have to figure out here. Maybe that's what I have to do. Now this furniture piece is in a shape of an S. I don't think that helps me any. There's nothing else here. You know, I break on deep voice Lonely too, and I can break him too. Wow. I don't know if Lonely has such a deep voice. But now you say it, yes, in a way. Okay, so I have this door, but I can't go there. Ooh, this will be fun. Okay, I can't do anything here either. So I have two doors and I have to do something about them. I don't have the remote. I can call 6. But I don't think it would help much. I can crouch. It doesn't make much sense to do. So my shadow is actually there. But it's also here, which is something. So does that help me with anything? So when you go through the door, it flashes, like it brings you back to where you were. Does anything change when I go through? I don't think so. Oh shit. Got stuck on the corner. A flashlight would be just lovely. I could actually see what I'm doing, but maybe that's not part of the process. Maybe the background sounds. Well, when I'm close to this door, I can hear the song. So that would suggest that I have to go to the right. And also, I came from the left door, so that is also a good indicator of where I should be going. Okay, so I was running through the door. Maybe I have to walk through the door. Okay, maybe I have to sneak through the door. There's also the idea that you have to do it while walking backwards, but that wouldn't work in this game because of the controls. Okay, that didn't work. Maybe I have to call them. Hey! 6! No, it's not that either. I can't grab anything. This is a troubling thing. I don't think I can close the door, but let me try it. Oh, wait. Wait, I did something. I did something there, except once again, I have no clue where I am. Which kinda makes things a bit more difficult. Alright, that's odd. So I can move it a bit, but I can't really move it a lot. So I guess I am not supposed to close it. Or I got stuck on something. Come on, where the fuck am I? You looked up the solution. That was quick. Thank you for the trust. Is it crazy stupid, or it's something that should be wait, I have an idea. It's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5, and that's 6. So apparently it's not that. I thought you have to go through the same one 6 times because, you know, 6 is the name of the character. Apparently not. You need to go 4 times in a special order through the doors. Okay, let's try it. Well, if it has 4 versions, oh, so no, the other one has the music box sound. Okay. So this is the wrong one, and this kind of resets everything. Okay, that's 1. Now I'm waiting on the music box again. Okay, that's 2. And then I have to go backwards. And then backwards again. Oh, okay, that's interesting. The music box is a good idea. Oh, look at that. A wind-up door. And again, we have different doors. Oh, this brings you back. Okay, got it. So I don't have to do this again. But if I go into the wrong room, I just get lost. Which is kind of fitting. So I have to, yes, exactly, follow the music box, and that one is here. So I guess this will be another puzzle room? No? Okay. Interesting idea. I thought someone was standing there, but apparently no. I guess we want that to open. Not this one. This is closed, so I can't go there. But that's where I should be going, based on the sound, so... Open up! Open up! Okay. I see, I see. Playing hard to get. Are we? Oh, okay. Okay, so we opened that door. Curious thing, what was the shadow behind the left door then, if it just leads to the right one? So I go here. And here. And here. That's clever. So you have to break the sequence of it in order to actually open the door. Okay. Look, it's not a bad idea, but just because you keep adding doors won't help. Also, there is a great big hole here. Now this is a problem, because I have to come back here somehow. So it starts here, but that brings me back here. And it just resets. That's no good. So I guess I have to find a way back. I have an idea. This wasn't part of the idea, now that I think about it, but I have an idea. Yes, push object. I have to push that wooden pillar. Or maybe it's just a board. Yes, it is. It just kind of looked like a pillar, but it wasn't. Okay, where are we going now? Here? Okay, where is the song now? Not here? Here it is. So I came in the right time to help. In a way, yes. I mean, with time, I guess people would figure it out, and I don't necessarily like to look up the solutions to things, but I do appreciate a bit of a tip here and there. So this is the music box. Ooh. 6. You grew up quick. And look at that music box you have. Bit creepy. Ah, not at all. Maybe the arm is a bit creepy. I tried to not say the right order and just give advice. Yes, thank you. So, 6. Hey, like, you're way too big. So, okay, I don't know what we need to do here, but we will figure it out. You really have to stop with the steroids. Okay, I would have not thought about calling. It's a function of the game that I barely ever used, other than when it was needed. Okay, okay, thank you. Oh, is this this looks... It's not the same, but it looks like the suitcase that 6 emerges from in the beginning of the original game. So apparently this song makes you grow to be big and ugly, and we don't want that, so I will just smash it. Maybe I should have discussed this idea with Six before, because I kind of feel like she'd be angry. Yep, kinda called it. Oh, that was an interesting shortcut. Hey, there's cheating going around. I completely missed the table, but fortunately, she did not find me. Thanks for opening the door. You really are a sweetheart. I'm not sure if it's a grand idea to follow her, but I kinda have to do something about her, I guess, so... Oh, an X. Come on. Yes. As I said, I have an X, and she's crazy. Just look at her. Okay. I don't know what happened, but okay. So wait, I can go between... Okay, I have an idea, but I have to be quick about it. See if I call her. Okay, so the idea was good. I call her to one, go to the other, but I don't have the time to break the thing. Ow! That hurt. Okay, that really hurt, okay? That was proper punch. No. If I keep calling her... That doesn't have much. Ow! Alright. Don't mind me! Apparently you do mind me. Okay. Ow. I think the idea was good, but I don't see how the timing can work. And that's a problem. Also, she takes up a lot of freaking space. Oh, come on. So I can't exactly put it to one side because she kind of takes up half of the room. Oh, come on. Alright, this is one of those times that I said that you have an idea and maybe it's not what you're supposed to do. So I will try to... Oh wait, I have to do it the other way around. Fine. So like that. Get this fucking thing. And there we go. That's how you do it. That's 2 hits. Hopefully it doesn't need 6. Ha, what a pun. Alright. So where am I supposed to go? Yay! Oh, would you look at that? An axe and a door in the middle of nothing. Ness. Look, you are not keeping me out. Alright, this is getting a bit more complex. A lot more complex. Imagine a movie, I'm pretty sure such a movie exists, but imagine a movie where you would have these little gnomes or dwarves. They're not really dwarves, but these little really tiny humanoid creatures, and they would go after you with axes and just destroy the door and stuff like that. And it would be interesting. Okay, so where do we go? This brings me here. That brings me there. That's so far good. I guess that she can only move in this C shape. No, she can move freely. I don't know why I can't put down the axe on the slope, but it's annoying. You see, I'm not even pressing the hold button at this point. So I just have to bring it up here, that's the point. Oh, I was so close. So close. Okay, let's try another thing. I go here. And I die. Wow. So I can't even make it there. Oh, I can. Wait, I'm here! No! What the fuck happened? What happened? I don't know what happened. Ow. Okay, this will be interesting. I'm not even sure how I can use the doors in the back, I will be honest. So my idea is I have to bring this here and then run. Oh, I messed it up. Come on. Oh, come on. I already called you. Alright, so I think my idea wasn't completely broken. My bones are. Haha! Oh sh! The problem is I have to wait to see her reaction. I don't have the time to wait because of reasons. Okay, let's try again. So here my idea works that I just call her name and that's good. But in the back two doors, the calling is less important, because if she just sees you, you are pummeled, as you can see. So the same stands as I said. The margin for error in this game is really tiny, and that makes the gameplay experience, in my opinion, more difficult. Not to be rude or anything, but put down that fucking axe. So now she attacks to the left. No, I call. She attacks to the right. And I can move this like an inch. I'm not taking the fucking chances. I'm taking my fucking chances. Oh, come on. I was already swinging that darn thing. Okay. You want to play hard to get? You get a challenge going your fucking way. Oh, come on. As I said, this will take a few tries. Just a few. But the thing is, at least I understand what the game wants from me. And it is interesting that because I started to understand that the game is really precision based. I actually understand that I'm dying because it really wants me to be precise with my timing, and I don't wonder on, oh, I'm maybe doing something wrong. And that's interesting because in any other game I would have already said, okay, this is not the way to go, this is stupid, I'm dying way too many times. But no, it's just this game is like this. I wouldn't say that it's a Souls-like game because it's not built like that. It is a more dangerous platformer. Oh shit. Wrong side. I believe in you, thank you. I greatly appreciate that. I'm happy I didn't make a death counter for this game. Oh, come on, I was running. It's a bit annoying that you have to redo the same thing again and again and again. And I mean, you kind of get a feel for the timing. Kind of, not really. Oh, that was close. Why did she turn around? Wow. I don't fully understand what happened there. Made a death counter for part 1. What was it like? Ow. How far did you get with it? Because certainly in the first one you can die a few times as well. Even though I would say that game is a bit more forgiving. You can mess around with the enemies much more. I think I messed up the timing here. Yeah, just carry my fucking axe with me. Think you died 6 times? That's not so bad. There are a few difficult parts in that. I'm pretty sure everyone at least like once dies to the janitor. And sometimes when you're just running and get caught up on something. 6, my dear, you are such a fucking annoyance. Okay, so when I call them, they actually stop for a moment, so I can gain a bit of time with that. But this is the problem. Sometimes they go the way I want, and sometimes they go the exact opposite way. But I think this is one of those games, like when you're speedrunning a platformer and you just have to commit to whatever you're doing. Like, you move one way, you're going that way. And you hope the game thinks the same way about it. Oh, come on. Such a precision fucking timing this is. And just for this boss fight, I can imagine that this game didn't do as well as the other one. Because it's tedious as all hell. Maybe what I could do is come from this side rather. 6! I'm over here. Let's try from the other side. 6! Oh shit! You see, again, it's like I saw that they turned this way, so I wanted to go back, but then they actually went the way that I wanted them to go. Okay, new idea. I'm just going here. 6! Okay, let's commit to it. Fuck it. Oh, it's that simple. First try, right? It's and that's what I mean. You play this game and through trial and error you figure out what the developers really want you to do. And then if you want to replay it, I think it's much easier because at least you know what you are supposed to do. Because half of the time I have no idea. Yes, first try. Not really, it was like the 10th, but that's okay. There is a good chance that I will replay this game because of collectibles and stuff like that. But I'm curious about the story. Really? Oh, I broke my axe, but there's another axe there. Oh, would you look at that? Okay, so these two are connected. And I guess these two are connected. Excuse me? Pardon me? Okay, so just go that. Just for the record, I'd like to say that I don't know why they reach through the doorway, but I really don't like that. So I just grab this and do this, and then we fucking run. Okay, I kinda get what they want, but also I don't. Oh, I can also do this. Okay, so I always have the... So I do have the opportunity to distract them. What I need to do is turn that fucking thing around. And by that I mean the X. Also, nice thing that I can call them while running. And now they didn't reach through the door, because fuck me, I guess, that's why. But this is the problematic part. I have no clue where they are going even. Like, I don't even know. Okay, now we did that. Let's hope! Oh, come on! You little, not so little sex, you... Ah, that was so close. Look, what we learned. You do not want to piss off a girl. That's what it is. I messed this up, so let's not even try. Look, that was